Hello Internet, Demagen here with another somewhat eye-catching but possibly a bit iffy game from Steam NextFest for June 2025. I'm pretty certain that this needs some localization work, just based on the thank you message, but it's a Chinese game. And I thought it sounded vaguely interesting. Doesn't have PlayStation button prompts. But it's got some effects. And I quite like the cleanness of it. So this is our character. He's starting off floating. No shadow. Oh no, he does have a shadow, it's just not much of one. Right, very fast movements. Lots of physicky stuff. Let's stick the FPS counter on, so we can see what kind of frame rate we are running at. 70 FPS at 4K with, as far as I can tell, maxed out things. We've got a block, we've got a cyberpunky outfit, we've got a cool face mask thing. Just a single attack button. Dash/dodge is on A. Believer's Diary. On August 21st, unable to persuade the humans at Old Clan Outpost number 1, the codename Falcon rallied other believers to strike the outpost. The code word is lights. Yeah. Left trigger is our soul gun. I'm assuming that's a shot counter down there. Yep. Just trying to get the audio balance right. Yeah, this has got kind of a mid-2000s kind of feel to it in terms of the cleanliness of it and the slight simplicity. Blunk. Attack. Left mouse button or control attack button triggers the attack state. Continuous attacks can trigger combos, since an enemy each does damage or reduces their posture gauge. Okay. Right stick to lock on, as you would expect. Enemy walking animation is a bit stiff. We've got some stuttering. Actually, do we have stuttering, or is it just because the game is trying to tutorialise me and I'm skipping it? Yeah, so it looks like we've got a full-on Sekiro posture bar. Okay, we don't have control there. Oh, apparently we are now on the train. Ooh, frame rate has absolutely nosedived. That's kind of a cool sequence, though, if they can get the the performance working. Combo slash left on the D-pad. An ancient swordsmanship technique. Ooh, not entirely sure I like that being on the D-pad. That's an interesting choice. Yeah, this has very much got the kind of indie feel to it, doesn't it? It's got a. Yeah, that is blocked off by glass. It's got some nice material textures, has to be said. They don't have any. I think it does have a slight beveled edge to it. The black marble. We've got some nice reflections, actually. They are screen space reflections. That would probably look quite cool with ray tracing on, but considering the performance already, just to show you what I'm running at. I don't know why it's on windowed. Not a lot of options. But yeah, the textures are nicely reflective. That's some really high resolution artwork on there. Soul gun. Identify the enemy. Fire and hold to charge. Identify the enemy. I think that's supposed to be target, isn't it? Perception skill. Right trigger. Activate perception state. That's really unclear. All that time for a wind-up and I still screwed up. Oh, you don't even need to press the button. You can literally just hold it. And you get the combo coming out. Spiritual chi fluctuation. When an enemy is about to trigger a skill attack, it will meet a spiritual energy fluctuation such as a white expanding ring. Yeah, they need some work on the impacts and stuff. Soul fragment times 10. Is it just me, or would the top of that one vase poke out of the lid? I don't know, maybe not quite. Oh, it's got an interesting way of making sure that the camera doesn't get in the way of the... Oh, that's a reflective surface. I was really confused as to why the geometry seems to be moving. Excuse me. Yeah. Ooh, that's... I'm stuck. Oh no, there we go. I mean, so far, this is very janky. No, it's just statue. But I can see what they are going for. And sometimes intent is important when it comes to a demo. Just before I continue, do we have... no, that's a release date for the demo, I was going to say. So release date is to be announced. Yeah, so there's no indication as of yet as to when this is coming out. When the enemy triggers the opening attack prompt, you can simultaneously execute a thrust to counter. Okay, so you hit the south button when they flash a word on screen. Obviously, if I spoke Chinese, it would probably say something, but I don't know what it is. Because I don't speak Chinese. Or read Chinese. NPC? Hello. A believer. Oh no, you're not one of those guys. Where am I? Why am I being harassed constantly? That guy over there might have spotted you. Your outfit doesn't look like one of theirs at all. That guy. Oh, this is two separate people talking, yes. You'll find out later. If you meet a woman in black, don't trust a word she says. Is that just general life advice? Or something more specific? Because I like my goth ladies. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be revealing that much. Ahem. Elevator? Oh, click, click. I mean, what they seem to be going for is kind of an AI cyber Souls-like. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. And the actual world design was a little bit... Whoa. Man, that was an actual elevator ride. That was not... Well, I mean, it probably was a load screen. Ooh, see? That is actually quite pretty. I don't know whether this is built in UE4 or UE5, but I would hazard a guess that this might be 5, and that they are leveraging some of the kind of built-in UE5 goodness. This looks like a boss win. That's a really nice reflective floor. Oh, has it got water on it as well? It does. Oh. Where'd you come from? Ow. Well, we don't have a stamina bar or anything, so... The frame rate's absolutely tanking, though. Your power has been weakened. Yes. Well then, let it play with you. What? Hope you don't let me down. Huh? Right, this is the actual boss. Is it taking damage? It felt like it wasn't fighting back. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Got a new... yes. Unique characters can unlock new skills. Okay, so we definitely need some translation. Yes, the boss, quote unquote, didn't feel like it was fighting back at all. End of demo? No, just a load screen. Beneath the dome. Save game. First interaction key in the save item. It's a shrine. Spirit cannon. Restore HP, reset all consumable status. Okay, and I'm assuming probably brings back the enemies. Oh, it's got an actual load screen. That needs working on. Can be equipped with firearms. Can be transmitted. And we can change our weapon and stuff. Interesting, we can only do that at... Oh, hello. I mean... I am Yushan of the Inner Palace. We have been awaiting your arrival on the set. But you are a black-haired lady and I've been told not to trust you. This is our first meeting, isn't it? Do you recognise me? By another's bidding, I have awaited thee here, my lord, knowing well thou dost not belong to this place. Why is she speaking Middle English? I don't remember what happened before. Do you know anything about it? My mistress ordered me to help you recover your memories and abilities. You may understand everything later. She only did it for like that one line, though. I can use spiritual energy to restore... Okay. Believe her words. Sure. I did a thing. I think I unlocked... I think I unlocked a new skill. It cannot be opened from this side. It's nice to know that even with the bounds of translation and localization, that some things remain universal. Uh-huh. I think just in terms of general feedback, obviously localization tends to come a little bit later in the process. So that needs work. You know, if this is a game that you are going to release in the West, you need... I mean, clearly they've done some work on localization. I don't know how many people are involved in this. But visually, it's definitely distinctive. It's got a high level of jank to it. You know, it doesn't feel polished. The frame rate's all over the place. Clearly, it needs a lot of work. But I can see what they're going for. After equipping a perception skill from the sense menu, press the skill buttons to activate a powerful ability. During the skill, the player becomes invincible. I see. I like the fact that we've got run on by default. At least I think we've got run on by default. You can click the stick to walk. Oh great. Spidery things. July 24th, 5th even. Cloudy, humidity 20, full stop. This is already the 6th batch of test subjects. The critical moment, they suddenly went berserk, but the final sample must be delivered within 3 months. Damn it, we're still missing one soul. Yeah, the way things kind of dissolve to allow us to see through them. Whoa! Whee! We wanted a slide mechanic in our game. That's a lot louder than everything else for reasons. Huh. Oh, good. Some really low resolution cobwebs. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm literally just holding down the attack button. So, why are the candles in here? And why does my soul gun not seeming to work all the time? See, I knew that was coming. I wanted to use the gun to shoot it down, but... Okay. Yeah, so sound design needs some work. 50 XP? My friend. Yeah, right now I've got the feeling of the kind of wuxia games where you just hold a button and you do fancy things. Ooh, I took damage. Oh, he just fell over. Because reasons. Huh. Yeah. I was definitely trying left trigger, but it's not working for whatever reason. Oh. Ah. Okay, so if it falls on you, it will knock you back horrendously. Demon ape DNA? Great. Nothing can go wrong with a demon ape. I could probably have the default camera turning speed to be a little bit faster. Yeah, the combat just being hold this button is kind of lackluster. Whoa. There's not really been any substantive challenge yet. What night is tonight? Monday? Which is when I'm recording this. NextFest's almost over, so I figured I'd get another couple of games in. Okay. Ooh, an enemy that can actually hit me. Oh, an enemy that has killed me. Okay, so the challenge is a little bit all over the place. I don't... Is this going for the power fantasy side of things? I don't know. Because these things provide no challenge whatsoever. I am very much just kind of mashing, but the outdated key. I'm very much just mashing buttons here. There doesn't seem to be a huge amount of. There clearly is some timing based stuff, but it seems very simplistic. But as a foundation for something, there's potential here. I'd say kind of far off in the future, admittedly. But in terms of there's the starts of something. A mechanical key. Arms and gear. Interact with the save point to access your inventory, then navigate to the equipment tab to switch weapons and gear. Why is stop sign? I suppose why not? Ah, shortcut. Stop. That's an odd choice, and it makes me in some ways question what you are going for in terms of your tone. Well, we can't get up there because we can't jump. Oh, we do have a stamina meter for dodging. How am I getting through there? Oh, there. Doesn't seem to be any way to go that way. Oh man, the performance is not great. Hello. Well, a living human. I thought you were one of those believers. Are these cyborgs the believers you spoke of, sir? They are monsters who uploaded their souls to a mechanical core. They can no longer be considered human. And they're dangerous too. They're constantly trying to assimilate us. Do you know how to get above the dome, sir? Ah, very dangerous place. Are you sure you want to go? Some things need to be confirmed by oneself. I won't try to stop you, kid. Behind the front gate is a modified mechanical giant spider. It's extremely ferocious. There's an elevator behind at least the upper floor. Okay. And where? Oh, is it here? Because we've now got... There we go. Do we have a key for this door? Aha! We shall put a stop to this spider. Oh, that's a reasonably nicely dressed room. The cobwebs are too low res, mind you. Oh. Modified giant spider. Oh, that's got some range on it. Okay. You died. I did. Possibly because the combat effects are... there's no shader pre-comp for this. So it's loading all the new stuff. Ow. See, it hasn't told me what the red text is. I know green text is hit the south face button. But I don't know what the red text wants me to do. It could be get away. I don't know. The hidden boss in the demo was not fully defeated. Huh? What is with that click sound? Huh, thank you for your gaming experience. Okay, I'm not gonna get time to read that. See, this looks really nice. I like it. In terms of the world, this is cool. I mean, obviously, this is all pre-rendered. But it gives you an idea as to what they are going for in terms of the game's aesthetic, which is super cool. Yeah, I like me a good sci-fi action game with, I think, some fairly soulsy, especially Sekiro-inspired influences. It's got a long way to go, though, in terms of making the combat feel. The game is loading frantically. Yeah, so combat obviously would be the whole hold the button to attack string thing is a bit meh. It's not really my favourite. The parry system seems to work okay, and I imagine that's reasonably challenging to do. But yeah, the game performance, game localization, game feel all need work. But in terms of, hey, here's a demo for something that I'm working on, or we're working on, this is the vibe, this is what we're going for, it doesn't do a terrible job. Have they... It looks like they've got their own world. The Liuyin, or however you pronounce it. But yeah, so this game, the reason why I clicked on it's because it actually showed up in the metroidvania tag on NextFest. They describe it as a 3D. In fact, let's put this on. Here we go. A 3D cyber fantasy ARPG with metroidvania levels and multiple endings. Combat rewards aggression. Hesitation means defeat. In a world where the Wheel of Reincarnation corrupted by tainted energy becomes an AI that merges flesh, souls and machines to create life, survivors reject this. That's kind of an interesting premise. And a 3D cyber fantasy ARPG, it's like, yeah, okay, we're going for action-y, souls-y combat, but Metroidvania levels is kind of intriguing. But obviously, we've got a lot of stuff here that needs work. Final installment in the Liuyin trilogy, adopting a Chinese fantasy cyberpunk style to complete the series' overarching worldview. Emphasizes aggressive play and counter-defense mechanics, blocking, dodging, 2 sets of martial arts, 1 passive skill system, weapons, firearms, cloak equipment, labyrinthine box-style layouts. I don't know what a box-style layout is. 8 major zones, multiple branching paths, and endings. So, yeah, I mean, in terms of the setup and premise, it's intriguing enough. But I think for it to be taken seriously as an action game, it needs a lot of work. But again, I don't know anything about the game in terms of the size of the development team, how long it's been in development for, when the release date is going to be. But it caught my eye. And at the end of the day, isn't that what you want your demo to do? Well, no. You want your demo to catch people's eyes and to grab them and to make them put it on their wish list. Now, I am going to put this on my wish list because I'm intrigued as to what it might end up as. But I can't say it's a day one purchase, woohoo. It's a, I'll keep an eye on that style thing. And sometimes that's as good as you're going to get with a NextFest demo. So yeah, those have been my impressions of this game. Or this the demo for this game, which again I'm going to have to look up the name for, because normally I just look over to the left where I've got OBS on my second monitor, and obviously I have to select, well, which window do I want to capture? Normally it just tells you the name of the executable, but the name of the executable for this game is ZDG Win64 Shipping. So I know it's an Unreal game, but ZDG means nothing to me. So it's called Liuin's Worlds. Yeah, it's a video game. We'll see what happens with it. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Another, try this one out, see what you think of it. I don't think this is going to be many people's cup of tea, but you never know. Stay safe, stay fabulous. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.